All right, it's going to be a race to 9, and if Raphael Dabreo wins, then it's only going to be a single race to 7 for the second set. So it is true double elimination, but the opening set will be a race to 9. And, 112, 111 players showed up here, all playing even. No handicaps, no squealing and screaming. Just beautiful. You don't have to deal with, I'm a 5, I'm a 4, I'm a 600, I'm a 300. All playing open. Even. Love it. Looks like Francisco is going to win the leg. Thank you, Jose, for all that information there. I want to welcome everybody to the finals of the 32nd annual Ocean State 9-Ball Tournament, combined with the Josh Northeast 9-Ball Tour. I'm upstate Al of AZBTV, and we're about to get the finals underway. Raphael Dabreo coming from the one-loss side, and Francisco Salas undefeated. But instead of a race to 7 for the Open, instead it's a race to 9. And if, of course, Francisco wins, he's the champion. If Raphael happens to win, then it's another race to 7. We're coming to you live from Snookers. You can see the logo. Keep an eye on that logo. They got a lot of events coming up since everything is starting to open up. And we are coming to you live from the New England Billiards Hall of Fame room, exactly how you see it on the poster there, the top half. We're about to get underway. Let's move it over. The opening break in a race to 9. 2-ball.
Let's go, New York.
And it looks like Francisco does have a shot on the 1-ball. The 3-ball is down table, so he's got the perfect angle. If he has the shot on the 1 to come down, you don't want to come all the way down. You want to come halfway down, play the 3 in the bottom right-hand corner, and then spin out 2 rails to play the 4 in the side pocket after making the 3. But this is his initial shot right here. Even halfway down the table will be sufficient. Wow, he came down far. But he came down far enough to create the angle to go off the right long rail and play the 4 in the side pocket. I call a little roll there. That's a roll. Let me get the scoreboard up, huh, guys? How about that? Let's move that across. He can pinch draw this cue ball to play the 5 in the bottom left-hand corner if he wants, or draw it back to play the 5 in the side. Yeah, he's going to play in the bottom left-hand corner. He's got a funny angle here, though. He's gonna probably draw it back, but the angle's a little funny. He's going away from the shot, but he wouldn't be going away too far. See that? There's a little more angle, and it actually works out fine. The 7, I believe it goes in both pockets, both lower corners, so he can either go 2 rails or 1 rail and shoot the 7 in the left-hand bottom corner pocket, or the right if he overrides it. Looks like it goes past the 9. That's the easiest way. The easiest way, the better way. Easy peasy. And you can hear some of the New Englanders out there on the rail. I can hear them yelling, "That's the way to do it." Does he get there? No. He's going to wind up getting himself safed up. He might be able to go rail first and hit the 8, maybe even possibly make the 8. But the cue ball is squirting up table. Yeah, he can go rail first here. At least hit it. Possibly make it. Watch the rock. Wow, I thought he was going to get real lucky and corner hook him. Some people get fooled by this shot. You know, they'll play it really slow and then wind up getting a bad shot on a 9. I like rolling this. I don't think you can go wrong. Some people will play this 3 rails and go around the table. I can wind up in basically with a harder shot. Raphael decided to go up and down. Watch the cue ball here. Watch the cue ball here. Wow. I guess he didn't like slow rolling it. And we're going to open this up with Francisco going up 1-0. Again, if Francisco wins the first set, championship. No other sets. Try break, and Raphael can play the cue ball behind the 4-2 and 6 area. He can and play the 1 ball right on the short rail. Or he's just going to roll up on the 9. If that works, it'll get you back to the table. How'd you like him kicking and sticking that, though? Wow. Watch the cue ball here. Wide open. Here comes the shot. Looks like he's got enough to pocket that. That 5 ball is definitely, seems like it's blocking about a quarter of the pocket, if not more. Yeah, he couldn't squeeze it through. He tried. He played the inside of the pocket to try to dribble the 1 in. And that doesn't really work on this table too much. The inside of these pockets are pretty tough and hard. If you make them soft, that will roll in. And all the pockets have been replaced on here. All of them. I'm talking about the inside of the cushions. Wow, he must, I guess he can see a piece of this. Perfect angle to play the 3 ball in the corner. But he's got to jack up. He's got to elevate his cue stick to hold the cue ball. Either to play the 4 in the corner, or if he wants to play the 4 on the side, I think he might have that angle. He's going to play it down the corner if it passes to 6, though. It does, obviously, with that stroke. Beautiful shot. Easy again, once again. Make it easy as possible. Stop the cue ball right there. Right there. He wants to get the cue ball somewhere in the vicinity where it is now for the 6. And he wants to draw off it and go under the 6 and then back out. I think that's the only shot he really has here. But he's got to make sure he gets under the 6 and back out again. Sort of where the cue ball is now. Under the 6, back out. Well, the 6 doesn't go past the 8, so he's going to try to bank this and just stop the cue ball right there. If he elects to bank it. I mean, he does have a safety. If he wants to play safety and just, you know, place the cue ball up behind the 9 area. Whatever he feels comfortable. But, you know, being that this gentleman defeated him in the first set, he might play a little bit deliberate here. That's what he's going to do. He's going to lay the cue ball up by the 9 to hide it behind the 9 and keep everything on that side of the table. Worked out just fine. I'm surprised Francisco's going this side of the table. I like the 3 railer. Watch the cue ball. Wow, he missed good. That's what he did. He got a roll. That's the second roll. The first roll was in the beginning, the first game. That's a roll there. I like Raphael coming off at a top short rail, kicking into the 6. If the 6 hits the 8 ball square, it'll pocket into the side pocket. I like him going that way. He's got to hit the 6 ball right in the face. Just like that where he's aiming. So that the 6 bounces off, deflects off the 8 and goes in the side. How about not even touch the 8 and just pocket the 6? And still have a shot on the 7. But this is a hard shot. But you got to thank the pool gods that you're still up at the table and not sitting in the seat and the other guy is shooting. And all he has to do is try to hold the cue ball as close as he can. Anywhere to that mid-table for a shot on the 8. Even if he's a little high, it's okay. He can still make it. Looks like the 7 does go on the side past the 8. It's close, though. I don't know. I'm getting the inclination like this is going to go 2 sets. Just, I got that vibe. I don't know why. It does usually happen to upstate, where the pool guards say you're staying late. I don't know about this. This is a little risky position here. Okay, guys, I'm with you. I just had to share the finals on Facebook. If you would kindly share it if you haven't. Wow, what a nice shot, Raph. Raphael Dabreo. 2-1. Telling you, I got this inclination. This is going to be a 2-set final. You know, Raphael took a nap. I don't know if I told you guys earlier, and he came out. He didn't feel the same, and seems like he's got that step. You know, he's back. Fast Eddie, he's back. Again, looking to make the 7 ball in the bottom right-hand corner and the 1 ball in the left side pocket. And the 1 ball went right in. And the 7 ball also. Does the 2 ball dress up for a shot? He's got the shot. He's worried about coming off at a 4 ball and scratching in that bottom right-hand corner. But I think he could avoid it. I mean, if you follow this, you scratch in the bottom left-hand corner possibly. See how he plays this. He's just going to play safety. He didn't want to take the chance. But he dressed the 8 ball up for Francisco. I think both of these players here, fatigue is not setting in now, but I think it settled in a long time ago. So we might not see their A game. So the stronger player is going to come out on top. I guess he has enough of the 3 ball to play it up in the corner pocket. And now Francisco's got perfect vision at the 3 ball. But this is no easy position. I mean, you really got to let the stroke out here. He's going to go rail first and play it short and come between the 6-4. Well, behind the 9. He's coming. Nice shot. Got there. Again, this set's got the whole written scroll about it that we're going to go into a double set. I know Francisco doesn't want that. I know Rafi's going to grind this out, though. He's going to try to get this pushed to a double set. He has no choice. If he wants to be the champion and get his name up here on this wall, or Francisco does, they got to grind out big time. Now is not the time to think about the whole weekend. Now is the time to get that second wind and push. Push. But I also, well, the wing ball went right in. I also think it's time to take a walk around the table occasionally. Get a little blood flow going. Get that oxygen going. Finals. Yes. Look at Devin Buttle stepping out there. the air conditioner out there on the playing field is really, really comfortable. So it's different when you're playing when the place starts to get all kind of humid. Wow, that was a freak poke. Like he threw the stick at it. What happened there? It's not like it's humid and hot out there on the playing field. It's really comfortable. Especially now, it's getting into the late night, so, we still have a lot of spectators on the rail, but a lot of the people are heading home that were playing, so now the less capacity, and the more the air conditioner is going to feel out there, so it's really comfortable. Nice shot. It's not an easy thing firing that 6-ball up the rail when, there was a 3-ball that he shot and the pocket jarred it out. Now all of a sudden you're facing that same exact pocket, shooting almost the same shot. And spear it right in like that. I think we're going to see Raphael go at least 3 rails around the table. He can kill the cue ball, hit this with a lot of inside English, and the cue ball will go to maybe the 3rd diamond near the side pocket, if not a little further. He did elect to go around. I like that better because, and especially with the speed that he hit it, that was like almost perfect. I like that better right there. You let your stroke out. You don't have to kill the cue ball. You don't have to shoot an hard shot. You're almost straight in. Bang. Raphael puts another beat up. 3-2. Boy, a little sweat bet. I see Snookster out there wants to get a sweat bet in, and Josh Teal, and who else? Devin. Everybody wants to get in on the action. But I'll tell you what, if you guys were here, you can get all the betting you want. There's people on the rail that are betting on Rafi and people on the rail that are betting on his opponent, Francisco. I don't promote gambling, but that's what's happening. I'm just letting you know. Again, the 5-ball on the left side of the pack, right in the pocket. 1 ball, he made them both. Where's the 2 go? Where's the 2 go? Right there, blocked by the 8. Do you roll up on the 8? You could. Just don't put that 2 ball too close to that corner pocket. Or he can push out. He doesn't have to actually move here. It's right after the break shot. He can push out if he elects to. He's rolling up. And he didn't put it inside the pocket, sort of say, where it can, the odds of kicking in are pretty good. He's got it out in the open, which makes it a lot harder. Eddie Medina, what do you say, man? I wish you were here too, but you're probably, I don't know where you are. You might be in the Garden State or you might be down south. Good to see Eddie. Well, it's the second miss so far for Francisco, and he's got 2 rolls also in this set so far. But that is the second miss that I saw. Yeah, Bill, he's definitely getting the break dialed in. You're absolutely right. He's got that wing ball going. Oh, is that what you were saying, Snook, huh? You're looking for more action. You can't get enough. We've only been doing this for over 30 years. We can't get enough. Oh, you're at the Tri-State. All right, I got you. little stronger. You got to come a little stronger with that. I wouldn't take any chances if I was Raph with this kid. And I call him a kid because he's younger than I should just call him Francisco. But I wouldn't take any chances. And that's a nice shot. Whether he can see the 2-ball or not, don't take any chances. This Francisco can play. He can play. You know, he's been here just as long as everybody else, and he's swinging pretty good right now at this time of night. I guess the hardest shot is just a 4 to the 6. After that, it's cake, right? And this isn't that hard. Not for somebody of Raphael's caliber. 1 rail back out. Whichever way he decides to do it. 2 rails. This might be his hardest shot. I mean, everything's in the open. But if there's any hope for Francisco to get back, this is the shot. And he just ran out of hope. I don't think so, Billy. Well, you know him better than I do, I guess, but I don't think he's taking the heat, to be honest. I think he's shooting the same way he shot the first set when he defeated Raphael. But, you know, just with probably a little more fatigue. But, you know, his championship is in his hands right now. Maybe that's what he's thinking about. I don't know. I don't know Francisco all that well. You know, there could be a lot of things besides just taking the heat. You know, he could, in his head, he could be thinking that he's going to get a banner, he's going to win the trophy, he's going to win the cash, the whole enchilada, and maybe he can't handle that pressure. You know, that could be one thing, but Raph's been in the pressure situations numerous times. So the little more experience definitely helps as far as having the pressure on yourself. But I don't know Francisco all that well. I don't know what he's won, who he's been playing. And Rafi says, upstate, I really don't care. I'm going to drill this guy. That's what he's saying to himself. And this is the way I pictured it. When I was sitting outside, I was actually watching the last match between Raphael and Jared. And I'm saying, looking at Raph, and I'm saying, you know what? He's got the eye of the tiger back. I said to myself, I think I'm in here for a double set. So settle in, I said to myself. A couple of unforced errors. Yeah, well, it's part of the game, you know, at this time of the night. That's good statement too there, Dan. You know, the long break in between being in the hot seat. Well, that's what happens in tournaments. We all know that you got to wait for them to catch up. But Francisco was hitting balls when Jared and Raphael were playing their match. Francisco was hitting balls for a good 2 hours, an hour and a half to 2 hours, right in front of me and Steve Goulden, who was sitting on the other side of the room. I'm not coming up with any kind of excuses for any one of these players. They deserve all the respect in the world just being in the position that they're in right now. And a big shout out to every single player that actually participated in the event. Raphael wants to call over Mike Renshaw to make sure that the 9 doesn't move. Is he calling it on himself? I don't understand. Yeah, he's calling him just in case. He doesn't want to have no arguments. He actually called the ref on his own. Oh, what did I do? Sorry about that, guys. Raphael pinned it. He made it. Oh, you are watching it. Okay, I thought I switched the cameras and you didn't see it. Okay, there you go. Raphael made it. Don't mind me, guys. It's getting late here, too. Yeah, Billy, that's the way I seen it. Sitting on the rail when he was playing Jared. It's like Raphael's back in gear again. You know, he caught that second win. And he knows how to take that second and third win when he's in the position that he's in right now, you know, through experience. There you go. There you go. You're right, Bill. Renee Corazon, my man. What's up, baby? I honestly think that Francisco also plays the game of three cushion. You know, by the way he knows the rails. But I'm not sure. I mean, take that with a grain of salt. Like I said, I don't know the gentleman. This is a shot you could jump with a full cue, right? You could jump a ball, but you have to jump it with your break cue or your playing cue. Is that one of the rules? Does anybody know? Or it might change that. Yes, this is the finals. Who's that? Jace Park. He plays a lot of one pocket. He doesn't play three cushion, but he has. Okay. Oh, Lord have mercy. Settle in. Put the seatbelts on, folks. We're going to be here for a while at 30,000 feet. The next stop will be Punta Cana Airport. We got to switch, though, to the DC-10 or DC-9 because it's a small airport. Well, that backfired on him right there. I don't know. What do you guys do? Do you draw out of here and try to get under the 7, or do you go to 3 short rails and try to escape the 6? Come out long with those 3 rails underneath, and you got to really hit it hard to get there because the 5's going to block you if you go those 3 rails. Or do you just play to the center of the table and take a shot at the 4? He got past the 7. Perfect. Perfect. You couldn't place the ball with ball in hand anywhere else better than that. That's perfect. He can stop it, play it in the corner. He can draw back, play it in the side. Player's preference. Ready for Hill Hill finals. In both sets? Can it be possible? That'll be the pool gods putting the pitchforks out, right? Hill in both sets. Raphael is on a tear. Now leading by 3 in the first set, 5-2. Rack 8. The balls are just running away from Rafi's break. He's really got the power back in that arm there. The balls are just screaming to get in the holes. Running for cover. This looks like another very, 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 very nice table. I mean, really a nice layout right here. Not much you have to do here. Looks like everything's leading. The 2 ball is going to be the shot. Well, the 2 ball goes by the 4, just in case you're wondering. It does go by the 4. So, I mean, he's got a couple of options here. He can play the 2 in the same pocket. Stop right there for the 2 and shoot the 3 in the other corner. I mean, once he makes this 1 ball, depending on where this cue ball lies, he got a little funny angle here. Little funny angle. He's going to have to come underneath this 3 and maybe pocket it in the side pocket here. Oh, he can roll there? This angle doesn't look like he can actually roll right there and shoot. The way he was looking at the 3 in the bottom right-hand corner, he can juice the cue ball if he's feeling it, and go 3 rails around, right long rail, short rail, and then left long rail back for the 3. Or he can just roll down underneath the 3 and play it in the side pocket. He juiced it. He's doing a 3. Oh, he did 2. Went but threaded the needle between the 3 and the 9. You consider grapefruit through there. Wow. Nice shot. Yeah, you noticed that right there, and he's running around the table. He's got that, whoa, just as I was going to say it. He's got that pep back in his step. We're going to 9, the first set. If Raphael beats Francisco, the second set will be race to 7. If Francisco beats Raphael this first race to 9, it's over. I didn't hear anybody betting on it's going to go 2 sets. Never mind who's going to win. I guess if you're betting 2 sets, you're betting Ralphie wins, but bet it goes 2 sets. You don't have to say any names. Bet it goes 2 sets. I love it, man. I love it. The sweat's going on. Timeout, Francisco. All right, we're going to be right back as soon as he gets back. We're not moving. We're remaining seated right here in the booth. No more escaping for Upstate Al. Snookers, baby. Look for that logo anytime on social media, and you're going to enjoy yourself because they got a lot of things happening. Tsunami Chef, Richard Shue. The hottest shaft in the world right now, going quick. East Coast Landscaping, my man, Lightning Larry. Aramis Bowls, the best you can get in the world. I don't care about any of the balls that they roll down a bowling alley or what they do with them. Aramith, they stand up. JB Cases, John Barton and his lovely wife Karen always doing it and guaranteeing all their products. Light-systems.com, bringing you not only the lighting, but installing it. Simona's Cloth. Can you say any more? Ship to Cash is doing a lot here in the New England area, and that's their logo. There's light-systems.com. He's got the rectangle that goes over the table. He's got the fin, which is his most popular. That's the light that he put in the freezer house and the Spot and Steinway. In Japan, they installed them in pool rooms throughout the upstate New York. Utica Billiards, I believe, has them. Make sure to check out light-systems.com. Not only if you own a pool room, but also if you want to put it in your personal man cave or woman cave where you got a table going on. He's got all the lighting you need. Light-systems.com. Francisco's coming back. Bet Raphael wins both. He is rolling. I have no horse in this race, but I would like to see both sets go hill-hill so we can be here until like 2 in the morning. I was here so late one time with this true double elimination, and I believe both sets went hill-hill. Long distance shot. Super long. And when you're down by this many games, the weight is on. You got to stay down. All the way down. Don't move. He got up on it and made it anyway. And I don't believe he has the 7-ball. It's definitely, he might be able to spin it. But at this distance here, you could overspin this and really come off the right side of the ball. Oh, he's shooting right at it. Oh, he couldn't see it. He couldn't see it and tried to play it safe and wound up getting the kiss. And it's the kiss of death. Sudden death. Tell you what, it's like ball in hand position that he just put that cue ball in. Just go to the rail and come off the rail just a little bit so you don't have to be on the rail shooting a 9. Perfect. Raphael taking no prisoners. Knows what he has to do to win this championship and has that win. 6-2. Now at this point here, what's taking place is Francisco's in the chair so long because Raphael actually is commanding the table that he is actually getting a little rest. You know, it takes more energy to walk around a table and shoot and keep going, but your state of mind is to keep going, you know what I mean? And the fatigue might set in after a while and the momentum change. And if it goes to a second set, Francisco might feel a little more energetic from sitting in that chair, the freezer seat. But right now, looking at Raph, it looks like he's just woken up bright and early. He had his OJ and his watermelon and his strawberries over oatmeal or Wheaties. He looks like he wants to do this and fly home. I watched the 6 ball. He's been hitting them pretty good. 6 ball didn't go in. 7 ball will go in. The 9 ball's down by the lower corner. And really the one in the cue ball almost frozen. Give you a little of the overhead. Well, I'm trying to. Oh, there it goes. You can see they're almost frozen. There's a little space in there. He just has to rub the 1 and go past the 8, right? Right where he's pointing his cue now. Just feather it and roll it to the rail. Let him take the chance. When you got your opponent down, keep them locked down as much as you could. That's a pretty darn good shot. I don't know if Francisco can see the right side of this. I'm going to go to the overhead once again. If he can, he's going to have to go in 2 rails. He's going in 2 rails. Had the overhead on. That 1 ball did not go. It jarred out. Sorry, guys. I'm sleeping on a job over here. I was actually watching the shot on a different camera angle. Apologize. Just go to the rail and back out and get behind the 6 here. Slow roll. Oh, he played it the opposite way. And that'll work. Nice shot. I kind of like that better because you're not bringing the 1 ball down towards the corner and giving your opponent a chance to kick it in. So I kind of like the way he shot that. Raphael can go to the rail. He can catch the edge of the 1. He's just got to be careful of the deflection off of the 1 ball and cue ball going towards the 5 ball. That 5 ball against the rail there. You know, that pocket's right there too. So he could go to the rail. The long rail to the left. And he will hit the 1. It's kind of deceiving because you think you're going to go right into the 6. There's only a half of 1 ball out there. But I believe he can hit it. Like I said, the only problem is the 5 ball by that side pocket where that cue ball will be heading. Okay, above the 5 and went. He can actually roll this and play the 3 in the side where the 5 ball is if he wants to, or just roll it and play it in the corner. He missed it. He has missed that 2 ball. He's missed more balls in this set than I've seen him miss in the entire first set. I forget the score the first time Francisco beat Raphael, but this looks like a replica just on the opposite side of the field now. Did he juice that cue ball or what? Nice shot. That 3 ball went in there like fire. Split the jaws. Got real straight on this 5. The good thing about this shot right here is the 5 ball's not on the cushion, like frozen to the rail. He might be able to spin forward with this, but you know it's kind of asking a lot, where you got to really concentrate on the shot plus spin the rock. And he did go forward. Whoa! He tried to create that angle off that long rail. It was a great attempt. It's so hard to cheat any of these pockets, and he knew it. So there was only so much he can do. In any case, this is what you're looking at. He comes with this shot down the rail. It means he's totally back in gear. He could play the safety and just put the 6 on the lower cushion. That's what he elected to do. In the middle of the table, you got to get down more. And that'll work. I mean, Francisco does have a pretty easy safe, even though there's 3 balls on the table. You know, he can still hide this cue ball with the 8 ball. He looks like he's going Kentucky way. He's going for the bank. Oh, he got the double kiss. Wow. If Francisco has no experience in the position that he's in right now, then it's definitely pressure. Definitely pressure. You got people on the rail that know him and that are betting on him, and they rooted him on the first set, and they're still here because they bet on him again. And, you know, being down at the score, he could be taking that pressure too, if he's not seasoned enough, you know, to be in that situation where people do bet on you and you just blow that off your mind. You know, that doesn't matter. All you got to do is make the balls. If he doesn't have that kind of mentality and he's letting that bother him in the back of his head, that's going to play a big part in his game. Raphael, on the other hand, doesn't matter. There's nothing going to bother him. Nothing. Superman comes flying through the wall. You know, he's just going to stay down and shoot the ball. And he goes up another bead. Now it's 7-2. And I'm pretty sure this looks like a replica of the first set they played. I think the final score was like 9-3 or somewhere around there. This looks like a replica right here. Just the opposite way around. Anybody remember the first score when Francisco put Raphael on the B side of the chart? Was it 9-3? Devin says he agrees 7-2 was the score. Yeah, I believe so too. I was actually out there watching when somebody else was in the booth. Maybe I was in the booth too. I don't know. At this point, I have no clue. Do you play the one off the 9? I mean, it looks like it's there, right? Or does the 1 go straight past the 2? I don't think no, it doesn't go past the 2. You could have, well, the 1, no, it looks like the 9 might be a little, well, 100% 9-2. You said it was the final score? Okay. It's written down on the board out there. Watch the rock here. Yo. It's amazing how the cue ball can find its way past all the traffic and go right in the pocket. Meanwhile, take this 1 ball and fire straight into it and see if you're going to find a pocket for the 1 ball. Fire it. Just fire it around the table. Probably not going to go in. In any case, ball in hand. Raphael's on 1. I was getting coffee. Yeah, the quote C-A-W. Coffee. You were picking coffee beans in Colombia. I could use a cup of coffee if anybody's listening in out there. I could really use it. That might give me a little bit of fuel here. Anybody listening out there at Snookers? Got your phone on the patio? How about a regular coffee? Boy, that coffee's sounding good. All right, guys. Watch the speed. Looks like he opened the fall ball. Looks like Raph opened the fall ball for him. John Francis, look at him. Look at him. Yeah, sure. He missed that. I'm telling you, this is, it's got the second set written all over it. Yeah, it looks like it could be a revenge score, right? I don't know if Raph can make this. He's trying to duck behind the 6. Not bad. He didn't really get behind the 6, but there's not much Francisco's going to do here. I mean, he could bank the 5 ball, 2 rails, bring the cue ball way up table, and put the, well, he could roll up. Yeah, there's a lot of things he can do here. He's kicking it. Oh, no, he cut it. Wow. Went after the 9. Hello. There's your 3 cushions coming in. Taking a flyer. Sure. I see Francisco probably trying to play this cue ball behind the 7, but it's a touch. It's really a gentle touch, man. But if you get to the cushion, there you're locked. He didn't get there. He's left Rafi the shot into the side pocket. From this monitor, it looks like he's got the shot. And if he does, we're going to be looking at hill 2. If from here it looks like it goes, but I'm not out there. I'll show you guys the overhead to see so you guys can see what I was just quickly looking at. See it? It looks like it goes. And if it does, we're going to be looking at hill 2. And there it went. Sometimes taking a wing at that flyer, trying to go after that cheese ball when there's other options as far as, playing safe or another, any other different shot and not weighing out those odds. I don't know if you guys remembered when Met was playing, who was he playing? Joe Dupuis? I forget who Met was playing, and it went hill, and then, I believe it was Joe. No, it was Billy the Kid. And then Met missed that 8 ball. Well, we set the shot up on one of the other tables at a camera angle. And we asked Mike DeShane what he would have done there. And Mike DeShane came up with the simplest shot. Just something that, like most people up at the table might not think of, including people sitting around. It was just the simplest shot. And he came up with 2 shots, without feathering the ball. I don't know if you remember that set, you guys that were watching out there. Without trying to feather the ball and spin it and trying to get it behind the 9 ball off the 8 to play safe. Mike DeShane came with it. 2 shots. One shot was not only playing safe, playing the 8 ball safe, but playing a carom into the 9, and the other one was just playing safe. It was amazing, and just it was unique. Something that I definitely didn't see, and I guess a lot of other people didn't see it. All right, to the break. 6 ball went right in. Does he have a shot? Absolutely, and Cranberry. Fran doesn't play 3 cushions ever. What? Fran does not play 3 cushions ever at Amazing Billiards. Oh, I thought Bo said he did. Stretch my legs out a little bit. Not on a regular basis, but most pool players tend to, play around with 3 cushion billiards when there's a table there. But just, I was saying, just by the way, Francisco gets out of the safeties and shows the speed of the cue ball, bouncing 2, 3, 4 rails, kind of gives me the inclination that he, played around with 3 cushion billiards. And so does Raph. Yeah, I mean, you got to have that in your arsenal. You know, that's what actually helps you in these kicks. Wow, are we going to see this 2-9 combination? I don't see anything else. 2-9 combination. The 2 doesn't pass the 9. I don't believe so. So he's going to, I think he's forced to play this 2-9. Unless he wants to play safe. Maybe the 2 does go. He's sizing up the 3 ball. Does it squirt past there? I mean, I'm looking at the overhead here. Take a look at this. Doesn't look like it passes into the pocket. But that's from here. This I like, yeah. This I like. You can actually play a two-way shot here. Because the 2 is going to go down towards the 4. That's what I think Rafi was sizing up. I'll try it, but I got to duck the rock. Yeah, he went straight for the 9. Wow. And not only he went straight for the 9 ball, that's his score. Not, I think, right? That was the first set.